for an insane amount of time, so I can't guarantee long-term use. I'm obviously gonna monitor the copy, but yeah,
This guy like a mouse connoisseur or what?
been greatly reduced.
This guy know what he's talking about?
Click, and then there is still a little bit, but it is just much less compared to, let's say, like the Tiger, which I honestly haven't put a ton of time into. Finalmouse did state something about a 2mm dimension change being made to reduce the post travel, and that is the main thing that I can notice. They also said something about eliminating side-to-side wobble, but I definitely still notice this. It's not grinding like it is on
this motherfucker, bro. That's a fucking feature, bro.
My other copies, but it's definitely still present. And yeah, with WLMouse, the #1 competitor,
are you sure this guy knows what he's talking about?
Either of these, you see the clicks just have a low total travel distance, so there's not a lot of room for post.
I raise the volume. Is it low?
Have a quick, snappy feeling. It definitely does still have some grinding towards the top, especially when you put a lot of pressure. But both with my new unit and the WLMouse Fabulous Beast, I haven't had any issues with the creaking or grinding. Yeah, I'm not just going to flat out say that these clicks have been 100% perfected. I'm sure that QC issues could still arise, but the new Huano switches, they definitely have a more full, like, deep, crisp, tactile feeling than the Omron.
This guy knows what he's talking about, bro.
No matter how many fucking rounds of binning you do on an Omron switch, it's still an Omron switch. Huano Blue Shell Pink Dots, they have kind of been accepted as one of the best mechanical switches that isn't going to double click, still has a good solid feeling. So yeah, the one Mouse has implemented, it just feels good. But yeah, it's
this guy's a bundle of information.
Going to hold up over time, but as of right now, they feel very spammable. They have the same like amount of force required for each switch, and there are no quality issues to note so far. So currently, I am happy with the changes that they made to the clicks. Everything else with the mouse, I feel like
does today feel hella long?
Minor. They said,
or is it just me?
Let me see, what time is it? It's 8 p.m. How long have I been streaming? 3 hours. Had a 4-hour stream, 1-hour break, 3-hour stream, 7 hours total. I don't know. The gym made me feel good. Look, I noticed that the harder I push myself in the gym, the more energy I get out of it.
It's true. It's true.
Which doesn't make sense, because if I'm using more energy, how am I getting more back? You know?
If you're using energy, you're losing energy. So
yes.
After you're done using energy, how do you have more energy than what you started with? Because you lost energy.
We need a science guy in here. Anyone graduate with what is the degree? Kinesiology?
Psychology? Yeah, that one.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
They did put a new coating on. If I could describe it compared to the previous versions, it just feels like they put like an additional
energy
layer
is
of
definitely
paint. Like, it's
losing.
still a similar style.
And what?
Like NRG is, like NRG is losing.
Oh yeah, NRG's done for, bro.
Okay.
It's not like aggressively rubberized. Like if you compare it to a Viper V3 Pro or just any mouse with a truly like tier 1 coating, it is still a night and day difference. And even versus WL mouse, they have a much more.
Is he cooking me right now?
Coating. I'm not sure if it's easier to work with magnesium versus whatever carbon composite Finalmouse is using. But yeah, I've been a big fan of WL mouse for just how dry the sides of the mouse feel, and on Finalmouse I feel like it's definitely passable. I even found it okay before when I adjusted to it, but they are still a bit more slippery compared to WL mouse's sides. I wouldn't say the coating is a concern, but it's something that they could still improve, I would say. The overall build quality, some people are going to say this is a reviewer unit. I mean, it is what it is, but yeah, this is absolutely perfect. But then again, the Cheetah and the Tiger units I had, I didn't have any issues either with like the panel gap, any type of shell flexing towards the bottom. I did see a few Tiger copies report that, but yeah, I haven't had any issues myself. I can squeeze this as hard as I want to, really, and I'm not.
Imagine he ends the review with taking a huge bite of it and commenting on taste.
Shell structure is going to be a concern with like, especially with just normal amounts of in-game grip pressure. Other aspects of the mouse are generally unchanged, like the side buttons and the scroll wheel are identical, just different colors. I always have been a fan of Finalmouse's like side button shape, size, positioning, and just how light and spammable they are. I think that's something where they have a slight edge.
The mouse is light as fuck.
Not really a game-breaking difference. I do actually like this color.
I'm pretty sure we have the lightest mouse on the market.
Blue just looks a lot better.
I'm pretty fucking sure we have the lightest mouse on the market.
Limited mouse. But yeah, I just feel like aesthetics-wise, this is one of the nicer looking mice on my
desk. It's literally like a feather.
To have that opinion, I know some people were complaining that they still don't.
Who got
have
a lighter
black
one?
Cables. Finalmouse said that was to allow them to have 8K polling when the mouse drops. They still don't have 8K polling, so it's another one of those Finalmouse situations where it's like, what's going on?
This next match
I feel like they definitely should have managed to release 8K by now. I don't know what's holding them back. I don't use 8K, so it's another thing where I don't personally really care, but you know, another one of those Finalmouse things. But yeah, ultimately,
You can't say that. The mouse freaks are gonna prove you wrong.
With this mouse so far, the medium size, it might be my favorite. I don't know how I still can't decide between the Cheetah and the medium.
I think so. What do you think?
What are we thinking?
What'd you say?
I don't know.
I had no idea what he said. I just tried saying something back.
Medium. As cliche as it sounds, I feel like I'm just more consistent and my baseline is higher with the medium, the lion size, but with the Cheetah, I feel like at some points I just...
Bro, what kind of mouse connoisseur is this guy? This guy can't aim for shit. I'm just playing Boadzy. I fuck with you heavy. Thank you for the positive review, bro. You're the man, dude.
Is better.
Much love, bro.
I also did throw on the new grips that they provided for the Tarik edition on my Cheetah, and I think they're the same. They might be a little bit grippier just going off memory, but yeah, I don't have a set of the black grips to compare it against, and honestly, I don't think they are. I still think they're just a with cleat shape, the tech inside, all of that stuff I have so far. I will keep you guys posted on the quality as I always do. And yeah, when it comes to the
38, bro. 38 fucking G's, my dog.
Weight, shape, the tech inside,
that's
all
a heavy
that
one.
Stuff remains unchanged. All of that's still elite in my opinion. Yeah, if you guys have any other...
All right, what else? What else can we watch?